Oh, I guess that'll work. I don't know which one it's going off of. That might be too far away. Hold on. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Hi, everybody. Okay. All right. Back up. Back up. Back up. Come here. So, it's going to be kind of difficult. Ellis is going to have to watch chat periodically because I can't see you guys, and I had to be kind of precarious with my setup today. So just be patient. But yeah, I promised some horse grooming, so that is what we're doing today. Do not untie yourself, please. I would like you to not do that today. Okay.
Important question for the horse. Why the long face? He told you.
So, this is Balder. Balder is my buckskin quarter horse I've had since he was technically about 6 months old, but I picked him up at a year. He is technically green broke, meaning he hasn't had a lot of rides on him, but he's been through training. He's also one of the calmer horses out of the group. So I figured he would be good to start with, just so we kind of had somebody calmer. And if you guys wanted to ask questions, you could that way. Right now I'm just brushing him down. This has been a little bit, and then we'll go through. You guys can ask questions and stuff. Obviously I'm going to be less engaged with chat than normal. But also, I'm going to tell you right now that there's a lot of people who are going to yell at me for doing certain things or doing things the way that I do them. And to those people, I say nay. Go fuck yourself. Exactly.
The sound of cost.
Mostly because there will be people who will tell you, don't get around their feet like that. Don't kneel next to them. Don't this, don't that. You don't know my horse, you don't know me. If I put myself in what I like to call a dumbass situation, then I will pay the price for my dumbass situation. Do as I say, not as I do.
Balder is in fact a good boy.
Most of the time.
Except for when he unties himself.
Yeah, which is why I told him not to untie himself.
Yes.
Today. But he is on the smaller side for a horse. He's not, I would say he's probably average, a little less than average. He is probably like not quite 15 hands. So he's not super tall, but he is built like a typical broad-chested quarter horse. So usually when you're grooming and stuff, you start off brushing. Different types of brushes exist. I'll show you just a few here in a minute and kind of what they're for generally. But Balder has been a good boy for quite some time and will hopefully maintain such.
Hopefully he will listen to Mom.
Or he doesn't, and this entire stream goes to shit, and we learn real fast. One of the two. It can go only one way. Hell is not an option to do this with right now. She's the OTTB that we just picked up. She's not quite emotionally stable enough, and we have a lot of stuff right here. I've got the saddle rack out because I need to clean the saddle. Ellis brought Lewis out, like the Halloween decoration Lewis, which Balder was not confident about initially. So that's where we're starting. You man? So there's a couple different brushes. This one is kind of a harder bristle brush. This one's softer. I picked this one to start just because he's starting to get do not knock that off. He's starting to get winter fur.
You might as well get ready. He's
So
fucking nosy.
I went with something a little rougher. This one is very gentle. And then there's curry combs.
What are you doing, Mom?
Curry combs are usually good for like super thick mud, dried on dirt. Winter coats that have kind of stuck or matted.
Hugo needs those pretty bad most of the time.
Yeah, these are just, you want to be gentle because there's two sides of curry combs. There's a side that's ridged a little deeper.
Mom.
Thank you. Do you want to hold it?
No, he's going to get your camera.
Oh, I know. I'm waiting for it. He's thinking about it.
No.
But there's two sides. There's a little bit of a more blunt side, and then there's a little bit of a sharper side. So you guys can kind of see.
He doesn't hate Balder. He doesn't hate Lewis.
I know better.
Lewis is just different and very tall.
Yeah.
So Balder is probably the best one to meet Lewis. I will move Lewis if we bring Hugo over here. Not that you can see him. You have hay in your mouth, son.
He was eating when I brought him over.
Rude.
This is a hoof pick. This is a different kind of hoof pick. So this will be used for the bottom to brush stuff out, or even for the top of the hoof. This is a scraper to get shit off. And then, of course, you've got the pick itself, which is intended to pick out the frog. So it'll clear it of any rocks, debris, or anything that could potentially hurt them or cause them to become potentially lame. Boop, 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 boop.
What are we doing?
I know you better than this.
What are we doing?
All right, great. Yeah, clean out the horsey nails. Yeah.
Yes.
So when you do this hoof picking, you usually want to do it anytime that you plan on riding, anytime general care, maintenance, that kind of thing. These guys. You're such a dick. These guys free roam in the pasture, so it's.
Can you don't?
So it's not as.
Can you don't?
Not as big of a deal, but you do want to periodically make sure to check them and that things are good.
We're gonna put this down here. I
So
guess.
what we'll do for that is you want to slide your hand down their leg, and you'll pinch a little bit, and what that does is that signals to him to pick up his foot. So I'm going to pinch right above that, and he's not going to pick up his foot because he's a dick.
Oh yeah, he's stretching is what he's doing.
And then I'm going to take this and just pick this out real fast, which I will have Ellis move the camera a little bit at
Yeah,
some point so you
I'm
can
tilting
see.
it so they can kind of sort of see.
Actually,
I guess
this-
I could unplug it and move.
You can, just give me a second. He's got, yeah, so his frog and stuff is real soft right now, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. The farrier is coming to do some maintenance and to trim them and stuff, because right now their hooves are, they're due.
Oh, you got stinky feet, buddy.
Yeah, well so I bought Thrushbuster, and what yeah, you know. What Thrushbuster is Thrushbuster is like an antifungal. You can technically pick that up. So it's this stuff. Duracell is the more expensive brand. There's a couple different types.
Yeah, but you don't gotta use as much.
But this is an antibacterial, antifungal agent that you put on the hooves. And basically, things like thrush exist. So like think about athlete's foot on a person, right? And this is just kind of the easier way I can explain it. So what we're looking at is kind of like how you get fungal infections on your feet, right? You like if you're athletic, or if you're in a place where your feet are constantly wet and you don't take care, or right? But it's antifungal. So for this, what I'm going to do is before the farrier gets here tomorrow is I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of this on his heel, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. Because I'm noticing that because it's so damp out here and there's a lot of moisture, he's going to deal with this a lot more than, for example, when we were in Arizona. Arizona's very dry, so we didn't have to deal with a lot of that shit as much. Where are you going? We didn't have to deal with that shit as much in Arizona because it was very dry, so their feet would just dry out, and it really wasn't as big of a deal. So. Give me just a sec,
It's not
guys.
going to smell like anything.
No, it's not.
I'll leave it right here in case you change your mind.
I don't know if he'll...
I just checked. They can have them. He doesn't like to eat something if it's not like strong smelling.
Oh, we'll see if he'll eat it.
He's busy debating the merits of untying himself.
Well, it depends. What can he get into?
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to move that because that's exactly what you're looking at.
What? Oh, the feed bucket?
The rain bucket?
Yeah.
That's an immediate distraction.
Yeah, no. That's fine, though.
No, it's not food time for Boulder Boy.
Okay. Here, let me see.
Twinkie.
Do you want these? You want it? Is it sour?
Yeah.
It's sour. Hugo will eat it.
Hugo will eat just about anything.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I will. So like I mentioned, I've had him since he was 6 months old. I picked him up at a year just because that was more of a standard. If you want to, you can take it off the tripod. Just be gentle.
I don't even have to do that, but I can unplug it, yeah?
No.
Oh, no,
Because you'll lose it. You can unplug it, but you can take it off the, like literally just carry the phone. Yeah, just push, yeah. Okay. There you go.
To answer that, I guess he's asking how long ago that was. We've probably had him for 4 years.
He's gonna be, he's 5 years old technically, so it's been about
yeah,
that
so we've
long.
had him about 4 years.
Okay, can we not and say we did?
I will think about it.
Pick it up. Don't do this to me. Okay. So, just for example, his feet are really long right now, so this is not ideal condition that you want to see their feet in. But again, the farrier's coming tomorrow. But what you're seeing is in here, that's all overgrowth, so that right there will get cut off tomorrow and shaved. All of this will be trimmed, so this will be a lot more linear. He's broken off a piece at some point right here, and that's just from general wear and tear. But all of that where it's kind of green and smells a little funky, that's what we're, do not bite me. That's what we're gonna, easy. So that's what we're gonna put the thrush buster on. Can I have it back? Thank you. So what I'll do is I'll take my little bottle right here, and I'm just gonna go at his hoof line, right on his heel, and down into here, and just squirt it really, really good so that that stuff can penetrate.
Move your arm so they can see.
Just like that.
There you go.
Easy.
All right, I'm gonna put it back over here for now.
And he's sitting back kind of heavy today for some reason. So that tells me that there's something in one of his other feet that are making him want to sit back. So I'm just gonna go through and finish cleaning them and see what else needs to be treated. But what'll happen is that antifungal stuff, Thrush Buster, some people call it Thrush Buster because there's a brand called Thrush Buster. Again, this is Durasol, but what I'll do is I'll put that on all of the hooves, and that'll soak in over time to dry it out some to get that fungal stuff out.
Horsey pedicure.
Horsey pedicure, a little bit. Oh, I hope you had fun. I hope you had fun roller skating. That sounds fun. Oh, good boy. Oh. So this, he's nervous about something. I'm guessing because this sounds like the Stellar's Jays are in the
they're in the hazelnut tree.
Are in the hazelnut tree right now. So he's a little irritated, which is why his eyes kind of got a little bit wider. He's listening to me right now, but his body language is telling me like, I'm not having a good time. So he'll relax, and what I'm looking for is for him to take a breath or to chew and lick his lips, and that will usually give an indicator that he's kind of calmed down. Right now he's all right. There's just a lot going on, and I think he thinks we're gonna work, don't you?
But yeah. Mom,
hey, straighten up.
Does he like beer? Is he a beer horse?
Most horses will drink beer. I have yet to meet a horse that won't drink beer. That's obviously like an old cowboy thing
It's
or like
also
a
not
southern thing.
Terrible for them is the joke.
No, it's not. And I've had situations where we were so broke that we had to use beer to help a horse come back from colicking. Mostly because it ran right through their digestive system and made them shit. So any impactions in the gut system forced them to poop, basically.
Which, for those of you who don't know what colic is, it's basically like the single most common thing that a horse can get. It can happen from stress. It can happen from them getting a sneeze. Like they can look at something funny and colic. It's common, but basically they get backed up. Usually they don't have enough water, and horses can't throw up.
Good boy. No, they can't. That's actually an interesting fact.
Yeah.
Little do you know.
So when their gut gets upset and they can't go to the bathroom, like they can't shit, it can kill them. So
ties their stomach up, basically. So
yeah.
Imagine the worst indigestion of Taco Bell shit you've ever had in your entire existence.
But then you can't shit.
But then you can't shit and you can't throw up, and it just sits in your stomach like lead.
So beer, basically is like the Coke and Mentos equivalent. When it goes in their stomach, it makes them go to the bathroom.
It just runs through their system.
Yeah.
That's a really, like, horrible way to explain it, but yeah, it's... And again, that's, like, the cheap, like, poor man's way of going about things, because we couldn't afford a vet all the time when I was a kid. And there's a lot of people who will tell you, don't do that to your horses, but, like... We were fucking poor, dude. It was that or the horse died. We had to do something.
I wouldn't even say that. Why would you spend what's inherently going to be hundreds of dollars at a vet if it's not that heavy of an emergency and you can fix it with a couple of cans of beer? But yes, to answer your question, horses absolutely can die from not being able to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And it is unfortunately common.
Do not shit, you asshole. I fucking knew. You are such a dick. Don't look at me sideways.
Buddy.
Bullshit. I fucking knew. You just shit.
I was going to say
You just shit. You did that on purpose.
Of course he did it on purpose. Look at him, bastard. Fuck you, Boulder.
That was so... I knew. I fucking knew. You are such a dick. Hey, no.
It's
Come
a
here.
rake. Don't be a turd.
Give it here. Give it. Give it. Come on. Give. Yeah, come here. Anyway, no, so...
Yes, he does have plenty of sass. For being so calm, he has plenty of sass.
Yeah, well, that's... Easy. Fuck.
I
You
think...
could have just said that.
Is it that foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes you'll get horses that have shitty feet. On one side, they just want to put it down or so on. Balder's right rear has always been that way. So, let me give... I don't want to hear it. All right.
There you
So-
go. Look, Ma, no constipation. Let me show them I can poop. He just wanted to prove he didn't need beer.
He was proving the point. Oh yeah, dude, you need that bad.
What, thrush? The thrush buster or just the farrier?
No, just
All of the above.
the farrier. He's got some nasty flakies going on. But that's okay. But yeah, he needs it bad because that's okay. That's what we're doing it for.
So,
There you go,
like,
bud. That'll dry out.
horses' feet are their fingers, right?
They're stepping on their fingies.
But at the same time, because it's fairly damp where we live, you know, like when you're in the pool or the shower or the bath long enough and your fingers kind of get like wrinkly.
Dimply.
Horses' feet can inherently do that if they're standing in mud too long, and their hooves get like soft, and
Yeah.
that's not the end of the world if it's not for very long, but it can be a problem over extended periods of time. Some of it's muscle, Balder. Some of it's not muscle.
Look at
What are you talking about?
Who are
Oh, Ray just said the
you
muscle
now?
twitches are cool to watch on Boulder.
Thank you for the do you want it? Then don't. Here.
You can't eat it and then get mad you ate it. You're such a dick.
Let me see. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I can't see chat right now, but Ellis will tell me. It should be on. You'll have to move it.
Oh, here, I can just open it on mine.
What? You just ate it. You can't do that and then get mad. Can I have this? All right. So that's about the gist of it, though. Balder has been a really good horse, all things considered. When we had Queso, who was our 34-year-old that we lost in November last year,
God, was it?
wasn't it? Or am I thinking? I might be thinking of Moon.
No, it was January this year.
January this year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Has it been?
Yeah.
I guess it has been. But Queso taught Balder a lot of his manners. So that was... Queso was a really good horse to have him learn some of this shit off of.
Yes.
So when you go to brush their tail, you will get people sometimes who will stand directly behind them and do it. The safe way is to stand beside them and pull the tail off to the side. Once you get them brushed out, you'll see people who will stand behind them. But
It is
not recommended.
I mean, standing directly behind a horse for any long period of time is not typically a good idea.
It's not recommended.
Not even if they don't mean to. Some horses just do shit on accident.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I've had them back into me. I've had them try to shoo flies.
he just doesn't want you to
Do you
do
want
it.
it?
No, he just doesn't want you to do it.
Okay, well, I'm doing it. So.
I don't think that he would necessarily kick her by any means. He's mad that he's standing here and not getting to eat.
If you did, y'all gonna get a crash course in what the fuck I do to deal with that. So that was pushy.
Is he? I think it's flies.
It's flies.
Do we have spray or are we out?
It's down at the
I get it.
gate.
It just.
It's not gonna matter right now anyway,
Why?
because he's gonna kick at him regardless.
Oh, well, I figured it would help at least while you're standing there. You're not giving him a bath, are you?
No,
Okay.
no,
then
I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna go get it. If for no other reason, then we're gonna need it when we bring his big ass over.
You want to do him today?
Oh, we don't have to.
It's up to you, but you better put him in a circle for a minute.
I didn't know what the plan was.
He'll be all right.
Either way.
Ellis will be back in just a minute. Can't see chat, so I will have to talk to you guys from over here. Can we move back over this way, do you think? Possibly? Maybe? Dear Suplex Girlfriend. Hey. I mean, it can be. I prefer a calm horse to one that is super antsy. Mostly because an antsy horse is a little more unpredictable and can put you in a situation where if you're not paying attention, like, it's dangerous. So, antsy horses versus calm horses.
Like hell. Hey, bud. I know you see this.
So this is fly spray. You can also use the Aveeno Skin So Soft.
Okay.
Yeah, which unironically is cheaper. But fly spray is, yeah.
Exactly what it sounds like. Keeps the flies off. Horses don't like flies all over them any more than you like them on you.
No. That and they bite. Flies
Yeah.
bite the shit out of you. But I promised you guys somewhat of a grooming day, so this is it. So if you got questions and shit, now's the time to ask them.
Yeah, horseflies are not a fucking joke.
They fucking suck, dude. They'll bite the shit out of you.
Horses get mad about horseflies, let alone people. Regular fly bites aren't fun. Horsefly bites are nightmare.
So I'm starting from the bottom of the tail and working my way up, just because, like, just like our hair, you know, it alleviates and kind of gets some of the tangles out, so it makes it a little bit easier. Horsehair is a lot more coarse, so it can tangle a lot easier, or mat a lot easier if you aren't careful, or if they're in the mud and stuff. Like Hugo's tail right now,
yeah,
is pretty bad with mad mutt, but that's or mud mat. Sorry,
so
but that's because he sweeps his tail really bad into the ground.
Come to think of it, I might not be able to do that anyway if we don't have cowboy magic, do we?
No, and with him, you're probably going to need it. So cowboy magic is a fun, great accessory to have for horses that mat and have that kind of issue. It's like a detangler. You guys remember the fish bottles when we were kids?
Yeah, like the hair detangler
The hair
stuff.
detangler?
It smelled so fucking good.
What happened to that shit? Does it still exist?
I don't know. All I know is everybody thought it said no tears, meaning that it wouldn't hurt when it got in your eyes. And what it actually said was no tears, and nobody realized. But hey.
No, I guess you're right.
Yeah, did you ever get that shit in your eyes? It
I mean,
sucks.
It sounds like you did. You're having fucking flashbacks right now.
Yeah, before pageants and dance recitals.
Fuck that. Look, I did that one time as a rodeo queen, never again. Nah, not about that life.
My hair used to do nothing but mat and knot all day. Detangler was my best friend.
Hair, though, once upon a time ago, was like down to his ass.
Yeah. My hair was belt length until I was 23.
Yep. I'm almost there, buddy. Just hold on.
No, we'll have to do Hugo a different day, because if I don't have cowboy magic, and I don't think I can use... So Autumn's got like a little comb in her hand, right? A little metal comb.
So this is really good for horses that are not quite... Balder's a quarter horse, right? Hugo is a quarter horse cross, like draft cross. Allegedly, he's a Clydesdale cross. I think he's Gypsy Vanner. Doesn't matter. His prior owner was a fucking idiot. Doesn't matter. Also neglectful as I'll give out, but that's besides the point. So this is a little metal comb. It's like $3 for one. Well, I think it was like $4. Like $4 for one of these. But taking this through Hugo's, whole other level.
So they make other brushes for horses like Hugo that have long, thick hair. I will likely have to get my hands on that and on some cowboy magic. Cause,
I didn't think to... Hey.
And I mean, it's okay. You got a regular grooming kit, but because Hugo's hair is so long, both on his tail and along his mane, and it's not just long, it's like super thick.
Also, shout out, by the way, to you guys that funded stuff with my whore money.
Balder.
Mom. Shout out to you guys who funded the bucket of stuff that I went and bought, because all of our shit got fucked up when we moved with my whore money. And Ray, you in particular, thank you for buying the bag of Easy Calm for Hell, which will be good and hopefully help with resetting her system from the ulcers and a few other things. So I appreciate that. Polite reminder that when you guys support like the subscription stuff and things like that, I'm not going on wild vacations. I'm not fucking winding up in Bali and Cabo and a bunch of shit. Like, our 3/4 of our money saved for what we usually will try to use for groceries and general living expenses goes right the fuck back into the animals, or trying to upgrade and repair and shit like that, which we have a temp fix on the barn right now, but we're gonna have to buy new sheet metal for that. And then Eventually, I would like to fence and clear out another subsection for pasture land, but stuff like that costs like thousands. So just know that my whore money goes to shit like that. Side note. This has been an advertisement for Whore Money Anonymous.
You mean you don't just buy Bitcoin with your whore money?
I also don't spend 3/4 of my time on the beach and hot tub either, but
Balder does seem like the type to take the money and chill on the beach. You are correct.
you would. You want a beach hat? Beach hat?
Hellas, is that trademarked? No, but it should be.
Beach hat?
Riley, we need a whore money shirt next.
My whore money. And it's no.
But it's a picture of Balder that says whore money.
I need just in sunglasses with fucking money in his mouth.
Yeah, he's got like the heart-shaped sunglasses or like the Kanye shades, and then like
you guys think that's
dollar
a joke,
bills in his mouth.
But talk to any horse person, and they will tell you that's no. When you have horses, that's you. Just like a Jeep, just empty every pocket. But with horses, it's whore money. Gone. It's gone.
We avoided the just empty every pocket by like, what was that? 200 miles.
Yeah, you say that, and then we're gonna wind up having to fucking fix that again too.
Bastards.
They're gonna tell us that shit's not in warranty, bastards. So this is very time consuming. Grooming in any capacity when you do stuff like that, like be ready to dedicate time.
Yeah.
Just because you get, like right now I just ran into a bundle of knots some fucking where and I have no idea where it is.
Where do you think you're going?
But we're working on it.
Here, what? Tell the people. You have to tell them. What do you think? Do you want closer?
Wondering why the fuck I
So
took
you
him
can
away
see?
from food for this.
What is it? Oh, it's not dinner. I don't like it. It's not dinner. There. You can come
Almost
see.
done.
He's
Still.
he's investigating, I think. You can.
Buddy, you've got a lot more hair on your tail than I thought. Like, I'm actually kind of shocked. You got spirit tail going on.
What are the chances if you left him he would try and eat the camera? 100%.
Oh, he'll untie himself first.
Like, I promise you.
Look at that.
That's what he's thinking about currently.
Look at that. Look at how pretty.
Look, Mom made you look like a reasonable adult.
I gotta do his mane next. Alright. Can I see this side?
Oh my god, you can see his hips. Twitch is gonna get mad.
Huh? Oh, I know, right? We should have put some pants on him. If we set up the pool in the background, maybe they'll say that it's okay.
Yeah.
Do not step on my boots either.
I don't know, can I get to the side so they can sort of kind of see? I think so.
I can untie him, I guess, and he's not gonna go. Oh, he's not gonna go anywhere. Come on, right there.
There's that. Yeah. Oh yeah, he can 100% untie himself. He has done this
He's
many
done it since-
times.
Yeah, he's done it since he was a baby.
He is a
Yeah.
man of many talents.
It doesn't matter how I tie it or what I tie it with either. So they have those Australian ties, the horseshoe ties that are supposed to be like pullback proof and shit. He unties it. I don't know how. Couldn't tell you. He's very clever. He's a very clever boy. At one point, we had to cut a bunch of his mane off though, because he had fairy. They call them fairy knots.
Which that's not his mane is the length it is right now. It's pretty much.
I don't expect it to get much longer.
Yeah, it's all like this is the normal length for him.
Yeah.
You guys will see when we do
Hugo eventually.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll do it today. We'll see how he's acting.
Yeah.
Hugo is not quite as calm, so we just kind of have to be conscientious of.
I could probably bring him to say hi, and that's about it. But Hugo.
What a distinguished gentleman.
Balder's mane is pretty normal length. He is a gold good boy standard.
You think?
I think I want my dinner, Mom.
That's why we fed you early.
Right, but there's more over there.
Balder's been sitting for a while, so riding wise, because of my back issues and shit like that, I have not had the ability to get on him and put rides and stuff on him. So they need to be warmed back up.
They say that he needs second dinner.
Oh,
Trust me,
11sies?
Trust me, he
Back.
doesn't, but that's okay.
Back.
Balder holds
Doing
weight
treat.
very well.
Yeah, he's a hefty boy.
He is not a hard keeper.
No, which is a good thing. But
He's got his cute little jelly rolls.
you want some treats? Back up. Back up. So horses, I guess since I'm standing here, horses give to pressure. And what I mean by that is, so there are some horses, and that's how we figured out that Hell kind of is dealing with an ulcer situation, which is.
And I took that personally.
Damn it.
Oh, it's one of the alerts.
I'm going to move Lewis back into the barn.
So,
I'm telling you.
good boy. Hey,
Not
watch.
that I...
Good boy. Meow.
Move, Mars. Move, Mars.
What's he doing? What is he doing? Look. Shh. Look. What's he doing?
He does not care.
What is that? Whoa, what is it? What is it? Oh, what is it? Good boy.
Okay, Mom.
Bars, bars. Good boy.
A loud owner makes for a quiet horse, which is exactly what you want. And good news, Autumn is loud.
What I was saying though is they give to pressure. So, some horses you have to teach them the difference between heavy pressure and light pressure. So Hell, for example, will have to be restarted completely.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is she doesn't understand. Like I have to dig my fingers into her pressure point to get her to understand I'm asking her to move, because she does not understand that she is supposed to give to the pressure. Balder, on the other hand, when I ask him to back up, back up, back up, back up,
Okay.
I can just wiggle the lead rope and he knows. But that's how he was taught. Or if I ask him to give to this side, actually let's go this way away from the trailer. Over. Over.
He moves.
So I didn't do much but brush him. Or I can take the end of this. Over. See, and he knows already. Over. Over. And he'll move his ass over. Good boy. You don't give a shit. You just want the treats.
The treats and his dinner.
But that is so when you ask and when you're on the horse and you ask the horse to move, you use the outside leg to get them to move over to the side that you're asking. So if you're going right, you use your left leg. If you're going left, you use your right leg. And it sounds kind of ridiculous, but it's to the point. Bite it. Don't bite my finger. You're not getting the whole fucking thing. Good try. I had somebody mention the other day about
No,
bags.
he's not skittish.
No. I had somebody mention about bags, and they were like, "Oh yeah, his next step." I explain something. That bag's not empty. Hold up. I don't think there's an empty bag in there. You could probably just pour the stuff out of this Walmart bag. Somebody asked about bags. So what you'll do sometimes is you'll put like a grocery bag or something on the end of a stick, or a flag on the end of a stick, and you'll just do stupid shit around their feet. But just so we're clear, so he thinks I'm asking him to move over, but I was throwing blankets over his head and shit like that when he was a baby. So but it's funny to me how a lot of people be gentle, because he's still kind of, hey man, hold on. Here, take the bag. So people will tell you like, oh, well, that's the next step, or that's this, or that's that. When the reality is, a lot of people don't recognize the things you have and haven't done with your horse.
He doesn't fucking care.
The reason that I do a lot of the shit that I do is for this exact reason. There's a difference between him being reactive because he knows I'm asking him to do something, and him being reactive because he got the piss scared out of him when we're on a trail ride because we went and did something and something popped out of a bush.
Okay.
Thank you for putting up with my bullshit. Here.
Steady as a rock. Correct.
Here. You could. But otherwise, I don't know who that was. Somebody had left a comment and was like, yeah, that's cool and all, but you should really think about focusing on.
Mind you, when we were in Arizona, we would put empty dog bags on strings next to all of the pens so that the wind came through. It would just rattle them around. So, like, little things like that, even just passive things next to where they're constantly standing, make a huge difference. It's a good look for you, buddy.
Buddy. Good job. See, so he's licking and chewing, so that's a good sign. He knows he did what he was supposed to do. So, now I'm going to throw this at Ellis. Point. You ready to go back, buddy? Are you done with my shenanigans? Are you done with my shenanigans? I don't have any more, and you know damn good and well that I don't pocket feed anyway.
But Mom,
You just did that because you were doing good today.
he is quite fashionable. Yes.
You were so done with me. All right, thank you. Okay, everybody say bye to Boulder. We're going to go put him away so he can finish eating. Say bye, Boulder. The God's favorite son.
Yeah.
You say bye. You ready to go back? You go back? I got to clean the saddle. You ready to go back? You go back?
They say you're handsome and to have a good second
Oh.
dinner, buddy.
You want to flex for a second? Oh, look at you. Look at you. I like that. So, body work wise, just real quick since we're on the subject. So what I just had him do was drop his head. The other thing that we can do, I don't know if he'll do it. Do you want to stretch? You want stretchies? You want stretchies? You stretchies? You stretchies? Oh, there you go. It's okay. So, what I'm doing is I'm giving him the opportunity to rest his head in my hand and stretch his neck out so that it resets his pole, which is this point at the top of his head. And then from there, I will ask him to lower his head so that he can straighten himself out. And see the licking and chewing? Well, maybe you didn't because it was kind of low, but that's a good sign. So what that does is it's disconnecting some of the muscle tissue that they keep strained and really, really tight. But Catherine, I think Equilibrium, I think is her business name. But we have a really good friend of ours that we love very, very much, that worked extensively. And the reason being is, so a lot of these horses will carry tension. Oh, big breath. Good job. Deep breath. So a lot of horses will carry tension. And right here along that shoulder connective tissue and along that neckline, it'll get really tight sometimes. Realistically, you should be able, just like on a person where you'll separate the shoulder blade, you should be able to put your fingers in that and give it some space.
Yes, it does
like
help
that.
break up some of the fascia.
Yes. Yeah. Who was that?
Trixie.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. So a lot of the body work and a lot of running this down or keeping it down here, you'll notice my hand kind of sits and glides down. So that kind of stuff helps a lot with them, and it's also just a general connection. So, okay, say bye, buddy. You go back and eat your food. You handsome. And then go deal with the Tegan tomorrow. Yeah? Meet mer. Okay, come on. All right, Ellis is with you guys. Say bye. Come on.
I have our outside foreman. You guys have not ever been able to meet her because she hangs out in the garage and the barn. But this is Mars. Mars is 15 years old and has absolutely no idea that she's 15 years old. She doesn't give a fuck about anybody else or their opinions. And she keeps the entirety of the barn clear of mice. And she is a great old lady. Autumn found her years and years and years ago. Somebody had taped her into a cat carrier and then left her there in a dumpster in July in Arizona heat. So she's been with us a very long time. And she's a good old lady. And she's really mad that I'm holding her. So I'm going to put her down. But that is Mars Bars. She's a good, angry old lady. Yeah, no, she has no idea she's 15. Not a motherfucking clue. She is pretending that I haven't given her dinner is what she's doing. Yes. Oh, she's been fixed for a very, very long time. I don't hear. You guys see? Yeah. Mars Bars. She is just... yes, you. She is but a happy old lady in the sun.
Oh, Mars Bars?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me about it. And then what?
She's never been fed.
In her life?
No.
In any of her existence?
No.
Okay, so...
There we go.
Actually, I think we could probably...
Oh, it might be on an angle a little bit. I probably need to...
I also don't know how fucking bright that sun is. We may have to move it kind of...
Yeah, it's starting to come...
That should be better for you guys.
Yeah, that's better.
So this saddle is super fucked up. And it may not look like it, but what wound up happening is when we moved, I was too stupid to put together that it's moist out here. So unfortunately, what happened is a bunch of our tack wound up pretty fucked up from all of the moisture and all of the wet. So
I don't even want to look at mine.
yeah, yours also has to be done. So what I'm gonna do is try to brush a bunch of the excess bullshit off. And what inherently happened is a bunch of our tack wound up getting molded and got mildew and mold and shit like that. So what I'm gonna do is take the brush and just brush off as much of the excess shit that I can find on here. Try to make sure I don't get bitten by a fucking spider.
That's better.
Which is also potentially an issue here.
Very potentially an issue.
And then I'm going to go through and try to get this, as much of the mold and mildew and shit off as I possibly can. And hopefully revitalize this saddle a little bit. Hopefully. But I figured since we were out here doing horse shit, that it would be a good opportunity to do that, so. Yes.
This is his little thing, isn't it?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, for,
He's
yeah.
screaming, so he's going to.
You can get him. Ellis will be back in just a second. He's gonna go get Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, I'm gonna set this up first.
So I'm gonna disconnect the breast collar, and just try to do some of this separately. It looks like my breast collar didn't get as damaged, which is good. As far as the mildew is concerned. So this is the breast collar. This hangs over the top of the horse's neck. This goes along their chest. Pretty dirty, but overall doesn't seem like it took a whole lot of mold or mildew, which is good. So we'll just use some oil soap on that and get it kind of cleaned up, and that should fix some of that, hopefully. But what I'll have to do at some point when all of this gets cleaned up and it's in a little bit better condition is I will show you guys what tacking up for Western looks like. Give you guys something to see. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, the mold side of things is shit happens kind of deal. I wasn't expecting it, and a lot of people will tell you, like, okay, well, there's no way for that to come back. Like, you can't get tack back after it's been mildewed or molded or something, and that's just not true. So what I'm going to be doing is taking a 50-50 mix of white vinegar and water. So 50% vinegar, 50% water, and we're gonna try to, I don't think there's, yeah. Thankfully it looks like mostly the seat took a lot of it, but I think we can get some of this back. Some of my little conchos and shit like that are tarnished pretty bad. So this is almost like a revitalizing the saddle, I guess, because it's pretty fucked up. I'm actually kind of disappointed in myself, but I've had so much shit going on that I just have not been able to get out and to do this like I needed to. So, but that is what we're doing it for today. All right, so I think I got majority of the shit off of that. It looks like, to give you guys kind of an up close look real fast. I'll take you on a field trip here. So see, all of this is pretty bad tarnished, and then some of this stuff is still okay. Like some of the stuff here is still all right. This down here is fucked up pretty bad, so I'm gonna have to polish that. But this is where a lot of that mold was, and then along the edging here. So I'm just gonna have to clean it up pretty good. And then right there you can kind of see, but we'll get it figured out. I'm gonna drop you guys down a little bit so you can see. But okay, Ellis is back, so he can field you guys a little bit while I take some of this and clean it up. So I'm gonna grab my little, I'm pretty sure that that's what this was. Oh God, yeah. It smells like Easter. Why does it smell like Easter?
Vinegar?
It smells like Easter. I bought a thing of like a scrubby pad so I could try to get the mold off. So we're gonna use this, and this is my 50-50 mix. So I'm just gonna, what are you doing, Sherlock Holmes? Did you come outside to come hang out? Okay, there we go.
Like a little small something under this back pipe.
So ideally what I would like to do is get this 50-50 mix on so that it'll kill the spores. And you want to do this outside because obviously I would hate to be trapped in an area where there are mold spores everywhere. So I'm not going to really do
That's better.
every part of the saddle just because it looks like this one is actually not too bad. So I don't know if maybe allowing it to sit out, let it dry, which I think is what happened. But I'm going to stop and kind of spray the spots where, like on the seat in particular, where it was bad, where I just showed you guys. And I think like right here there's a little bit. But overall, I think the other saddle was probably a little worse than this. So I think we're going to be okay. So I'm just going to spray that and scrub it.
My saddle is, I don't know that it's necessarily worse, but it's definitely, it's not great.
And so I do want to defend that a little bit, and I'll show you guys the difference. With respect, Ellis's saddle is very cheap.
Yeah, so the saddle Autumn's working on is not.
This is a very high-end barrel saddle. This is the saddle I was using when I was starting to compete again. So it is a very expensive saddle. So everything you're seeing on it is pure leather and so on and so forth. Ellis's saddle is like 80% fabric, and we did that on purpose. And the main reason is we needed to make sure that the fit of the saddle that Ellis liked, because there are different fits of saddles. So you'll notice. Let me try to turn it. If you can see it, I can't.
I'm watching it on here since there's
okay.
a glare on the screen.
So
you can see it. You're good.
Today was a good day to do this. It's nice and dry. So what you'll notice is on this saddle.
You didn't have to do that, but it's.
I did it for myself.
Oh. Okay.
What you'll notice is this is a very high back seat, and what that is that's to dig in. So barrel saddles usually have a smaller grip on the horn versus like a roping saddle, and the back of the seat itself is very high because you sit back and you really want to dig in and dig your ass into the saddle when you're riding. And for those of you that don't know what barrel racing is a very high-speed sport in rodeo.
Go big fast.
Go big fast. Turn barrels. Go home. Pray you don't become a slip and slide.
Yeah.
And then roping saddles usually won't have as high of a back and have a very thick horn that is usually knotted off with leather. And the reason for that is that's what ropers will use to tally off their ropes. I forget the appropriate word for it. I was not a roper. I learned how to rope. That was not my mechanic.
That's what your brother does, yeah?
He does team pinning.
Oh, that's right.
So my brother,
Dally.
Yeah, dally, that's the word. Fuck it. I was not a roper. My brother, did, team pinning. So he did a lot of the stuff where he would yeet himself off the... Oh, this needs shook. Okay. So I'm going to use a leather conditioner. And what I'm going to do is just go through, now that this has had a minute, and it's warm enough out here today, which is actually kind of strange. I'm having trouble believing it's warm.
Yeah, it picked up when the sun came out. It's actually toasty.
It's actually kind of nice though, because the leather, the leather on the saddle will accept the leather conditioner a lot better.
Yeah.
So it should give it a little bit of a boost. So I'm probably gonna start on this side and just kind of work my way around and just get what I can, especially along this area. Yeah, because all that's gonna have to be redone. So yeah, you're not gonna see me for a second, but you'll hear me. But if you guys want to continue to ask stuff or hang out, just, you know, I figured I would do this and then we'll see where we're at stream-wise. But a lot of you seemed interested in the horse side of things, so.
How long did you barrel race?
On and off my entire life, but I used to do it a lot more when I was a kid. I did barrel racing and a bunch of rodeo sports, but unfortunately, I wound up in a situation when we moved where I could no longer do it as much as I would have liked, and that was to no fault of my own, obviously. So as an adult, I tried to get back into it, but unfortunately, my barrel horse, who is Voss, my big red horse, and myself wound up getting injured multiple times every time we tried to start over.
Yeah.
And then my stenosis happened, and it just became a shit show. And the reality is I had to kind of make a decision.
Right.
For my own safety and also my horse's safety. I could have continued and kept trying to, to ride and to do it, but it would have taken one good fall for me in the condition that I was in at the time, and I could have really fucked myself up. And so I had to have an honest conversation, because not long after that, Voss also got pretty severely injured, and then he started, I call it taking a knee, because it's literally what he was doing. But Voss started taking knees when he was going around barrels, meaning he would bend his front leg forward because he had bad knees. And I was not going to put him in a situation that could ultimately cost him and myself not just a career, but potentially injury and more.
Yeah.
And that wasn't fair to him, even though he loved it, and that was like his favorite thing in the whole wide world. I couldn't risk doing that to either of us and potentially causing, some really bad shit. And the boss was not in a good situation for that. So I kind of had to take consideration of, the various situations. And
yeah, he was asking if Voss really, really liked it.
oh, he loves it. He wants to go back and he wants to keep doing it, but unfortunately I also have to, it would not be, how do I say this? I would not be a good partner to him. I would not be a good competitive partner if I allowed him to put himself into that kind of a situation and potentially cause himself excess harm by not listening to him or his body or so on. And that really is kind of what it would boil down to,
Friends don't let friends fuck themselves up.
Worse than they already have.
Yeah.
So I would not be doing my due diligence as his partner if I allowed for him to do that. So, as much as I would love it.
Oh my God.
Huh?
Riley put it in the chat. She emailed me both copies.
Stop it! Get some help!
The horror money design is there. I will send you money for this as soon as the stream is over.
I
love it.
Riley O'Malley, who does a lot of not just my shitpost merch, but stuff in general.
Does the Lord's work and very fast.
Has just made us a horror money tag, so I will throw that up, and I will make something and send it to Riley too for free. So ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous.
Mr. Holmes.
What are you doing, bud?
Mom, what are you doing?
Getting really hot.
Honey.
What?
Mom.
What? You look like a 40-year-old man.
He's popping in and out of frame, and that's much funnier.
Take this off and kind of... So yeah, that's, I would love to do it again, but I need to make peace with the fact that if I were to do it again, it could not be with Voss, and that's tough. And Balder is not built for that kind of thing.
No.
I love Balder to death, but Balder would be a great reining horse. Not so much a speed sport horse. Not really his forte.
It's funny
Bless
because
him.
you have horses that are bred for or made to do certain things, but that does not mean that they like to do those things.
Gold Ship on any given day,
Yeah.
for example. That's not a joke. Gold Ship was bred to race and run, and was not supposed to be as big as he is,
Likes to do it sometimes.
but will only do it when it's convenient and he feels like it.
Hugo likes to jump over stuff.
He does.
By and large, that should not be a thing he should be doing at all.
No.
Because he is by and large. Hex is asking, so could Balder be a decent cutter with his smarts?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Balder is bred, and I'm not one of those people who is big on horse breeding.
Well, he's Hancock, yeah.
Yes. So, papers are everything to some horse people.
Well, Hex did cowboy work. They mentioned that earlier.
Oh, so you know.
Yeah, they were saying that it was the dally.
Yeah. So some people, yeah, and I wasn't a roper, so I couldn't tell you.
Holmes, I'm gonna come right here.
So some people, as you know, are like all about the paper. Balder was a strange situation because he came out of a ranch called Bridal Bit Ranch, which, by the way, if I ever got a baby again, like ever,
from them,
I would get a horse from them, like hands down, period, end of story. Because Balder is by far the best fucking horse I could possibly ask for. You know, in terms of his abilities, his willingness, like, just period. But Balder's Hancock, and Hancock is one of like the OG Western ranch horses, as I mean Hex probably knows, but for those of you that don't, you can literally look up a lot of that and Valentine. So Blue Valentine was another one.
Yeah, because that's what Rooster was from.
Yeah, except Blue Valentine was partial speed sports.
Yeah.
Or roping, but yeah, but Balder absolutely could have been a damn good fucking cutting horse. I still think reining though, because he's got a crazy stop. Like his stop is really good.
Tucks his butt and everything. Don't even have to tell him.
Yeah, no, he's old, but he's been that way since he was a baby.
No.
So
You get down.
And you'll notice too that a lot of so this leather is starting to get really supple, which is kind of nice. It means that I did not let it go too bad.
Who fucks with the fence the most?
Balder.
Balder knows how to escape hot fencing.
Yeah, actually, so that's no joke. So he was with a friend of ours, Jolene, who was doing his...
Oh, he did it at Catherine's too, make no mistake.
Oh, yeah, no. But when he was at training with our friend Jolene, he went out of his way because there was grass on the other side that was accessible. So he would go out of his way to step under and over her hot fence to get through it to get to the other field. And he does not give a shit. Like, no questions asked. That horse does not fucking care.
The other horse sport that blows my mind, and reining might be the actual name for it, is like the stop and sliding.
So
is that reining?
It is an aspect of reining, but they're specifically talking about the one where they go at full low head lope, and then just slide stop.
Yeah. Nobody.
So in what Ellis is talking about is in reining patterns, where you're doing the wide lopes or you're doing flying lead changes and things like that. They'll sometimes do the full stops, but there's a separate version where it's just full tilt run and then you slide stop, which is really hard on their hocks and their legs. Really cool to watch, but you gotta have like a horse that is very very athletic and very supplemented for what he's doing. You gotta pay attention to that stuff.
He also taught my young horse at the time how to escape the hot fence.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
not only can he do it, he taught mine to do it.
Well, and Rooster's not with us anymore. Rooster went to a family who could utilize her for what they needed better than we could.
Rooster was a lot of horse.
She was a lot of horse for Ellis.
Because she was that Hancock Blue Valentine line, and Rooster was made to be a cow horse. Like
no question.
That was a cow horse. And for those who don't understand that, that's a horse. Like a horse with attitude that doesn't take shit.
Speed.
Speed, power. Like Rooster was young, but we knew Rooster's parents, and we were able to meet her parents, and that was very much a not fuck around horse. So she went to a family that could give her the work that she needed.
I needed a toothbrush for this.
Oh, I've got one, actually.
Do you?
Yeah, let me grab it. I just unearthed it from the, here's this, from the bedroom.
I would love that, please.
Yeah. Mars bars, don't antagonize Mr. Holmes.
So, a toothbrush would just do me a favor right now. Mostly because I am having trouble getting into these little crevices and stuff. So I'm going to have Ellis bring me a toothbrush so that I can dig in. What? Oh my god. You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. I know. You're wet. Oh, you're wet. Can you say hi? Say hi. What's that? Oh my gosh. Can you say hi? I'm not going to let you down. You can't go after Mars Bars. Mars Bars doesn't want to play. Mars Bars is very old. No, I don't care. Drama. Such drama. He does. I told you he looks like a 40-year-old man. You guys thought I was here. You thought I was lying. Look at him. That is a 40-year-old man in like a 6-month-old's body. Good boy. There you go. You can squeal all you want to, but he'll be back in just a minute. Look, he's right there. See, he's coming back. The wild hair and the scruffy beard. Yeah.
He's like a 40-year-old man.
That's what we were just talking about, is how he looks like a 40-year-old man.
There you go.
Why did I just see Doc Brown and start giggling at Sherlock?
I mean,
Kind of.
you're not coming out here, son.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Thank you. Yeah, that's better. So, just gonna use
Enough.
some of that to
You start doing that, you'll go back in the house.
get into some of these crevice areas that I can't really reach. Anyway, so, and yeah, like Ellis was saying, like Hugo, for example, really likes to go over jumps and shit, but he's a big ass fucking horse. So like, no, ideally, that is not what he was bred for, because he's draft.
Hey.
So obviously he was intended for, you know, pulling and shit like that. But that doesn't mean he'd be bad at it. He just, from a competitive standpoint, it's not, you know, not exactly what he would be the best at or ideal. But sometimes it isn't about that for them. Sometimes it's about, you know, what they enjoy doing. I've seen horses that hated their jobs and would be just as well doing something that would be completely unorthodox for them to do.
Experience that. Was that yesterday? Day before yesterday?
For what? Or for who?
That big horse you rode.
Oh yeah, there was I wound up on a horse yesterday. I think it was yesterday. That horse hated being a lesson horse and hated, you know, being just normal and basic and shit. You could tell that he could give a fuck. Did his job and was damn good at it, but just could really fucking care less. Like, was not about it at all. So, and that happens sometimes, you know. That looks a lot better already. Okay. So I'd say we pretty well got under what we could for here.
My favorite not bred for it was a cow horse turned jumper who loved and excelled at both really well.
Hell yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about, though, is like, so you'll notice right here, just real quick, see how much more that's, that leather on that's moving around now? You can still hear it pulling and stuff, just because it's been so long.
Enough.
I'm gonna do the underside of this again, but this is so much better than it was. Like, oh my god, so much better.
Mr. Holmes, you will go back inside,
But yeah, you'll get all kinds of horses that they'll hate their primary job, and there's like unorthodox shit they just love to do. No, stop it.
In your opinion, what's the hardest thing to train a horse to do?
I mean, I will level with you guys. I haven't done everything on God's green earth in terms of that. Like, I did dressage, I did English, I did rodeo sports. I didn't rope a lot, obviously, but I did do like barrel racing and keyhole and pole bending and shit like that. But it really is hard to say. I mean, it's less about what's hard to train a horse to do and more so about the horse themselves and the person, right? So like, some people will tell you like, oh, you know, getting them to be a push button barrel horse and get them to like know the pattern and like get out there and they just know what to do. Some people will say that. Other people will say, no, it's hunter jumper. And then even then there will be people who are like, no, you know, teaching a horse how to properly be a cutting horse or a reining horse. Like, it really is less about the job itself. Cause I've seen trick horses. Holy shit. Trick horses that know how to do some wild stuff. And people who do trick horse stuff could probably say that, no, it's trick horse. So yeah, I mean, we don't have silver tarnish cleaner or anything, right? Do you have metal cleaner at all?
We do not.
I wonder what I would need to...
Toothpaste.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do we have a thing of Colgate in there?
Probably. I'm gonna take him back in. I'll look right now.
Oh shit, that's coming off. I'm gonna have to...
Toothpaste and or baking soda. I will bring you both. Give me a sec, because he's got a...
This is copper.
Come on.
Double check.
He's wearing himself out anyways.
Bye, buddy. Yeah, Brasso. I don't have any. We're gonna have to probably.
I had to clean my silver teeth with toothpaste, remember?
X racehorses after 10 years reacting to trumpets. We haven't tried that with Hell yet, and honestly, I probably will wait a little bit to do that with Hell, just because she's been through the thick of it, and I want to give her some time to chill. But at some point, when her ulcers are healed and she's a little bit calmer, we'll have to take some time to see how that goes, and like if she reacts to it or something, you know. I'm sure she would, but I feel like right now is probably just not the best time. Just because she's still very, like, you know, I just don't want to fuck her up. Let me see. I gotta see if I can get this. So you'll see that metal is just fucked up and it's coming off. So I'm probably gonna have to see if there's something I can do about that. It's pretty bad. All of that is from that moisture and shit just getting into everything, which really fucking sucks, but it's my fault. It's what I get for not taking care of stuff like I should have. I accept responsibility. You know, I used to hate doing this shit when I was a kid. Like, this was my least favorite thing. I hated this. I hated cleaning saddles and, like, tack upkeep and stuff. Hated it. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what it would be like. It's very possible. She's, Hell is still not, she's still not okay. But again, I'm hoping that the gut stuff that Ray funded, which is that Easy Calm with the gut stuff. And then I bought her some ulcer guard, which that cost me, that was expensive. That ulcer guard was like $200. That'll be enough to alleviate the ulcers and kind of calm her down and give her, you know, give her a little bit of a head start on healing, and we can start to kind of work through rehabbing her from there. But I want her to feel comfortable in her own body and not be in severe amounts of pain. And right now it's just not, that's just not the option. It's not time for that yet. So I'm hoping over time we can kind of work her through it. I'm really interested to see how she reacts to Tegan, though, who is the farrier. To see if she reacts to Tegan better than the veterinarian. Oh, you tell him, buddy. Mostly because I don't know if she'll take to her positively or if it is an extra person. I am not. I hope so too. Plated materials are hard to take care of, so take it easy. Yeah, I appreciate that, Hex. I mean, I'm gonna do what I can, and if it stays fucked up, I mean, it's not like I can't take it off at some point and fix it. It sucks. You know how that is. I also just generally did not care for this like I should have. Between downtime and moving and other shit, but that's what we're here for, so we'll just work through it as we go. I am going to go ahead and take both of these off, though, because they both need it. Yeah, so, for example, let's not go outside, Hatchet Man. How about we don't do that? So, for example, that is what it should look like. And this is what this side looks like. So, the leather looks better, but it's pretty messed up. We'll see if we can kind of get this back. Take the toothbrush over it in a minute. So I'm hoping between the heat, which this is a really good day to do this, between the heat and everything else, giving us kind of an opportunity to clean everything up. So the leather being warm, it should soak up this cleaner a lot better too, and this conditioner, so it kind of accepts it and softens it. And so I think today was a good day for this. for sure. So, do the horses have nicknames like the dogs do? Not really. I mean, for the most part, their names are their names. So Balder doesn't really have a nickname. Shithead sometimes. Hell, obviously, has a shorter name anyway. Hugo doesn't really have a nickname. Hugo Boss is his name. Voss has never been anything but Voss. So, and then Queso obviously was just Queso. So I guess not. Yeah. You're gonna wind up going to look and it's gonna be like, oh shit, man. I should have checked that sooner. This is already looking a lot better though than it did. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. Like, I'm actually pretty happy with this, so I'm not gonna beat myself up too bad. You know? Just kinda getting these crevices and stuff. I almost feel like I fucked up and this should have been like an ASMR stream. Like, I guess it could have been, technically. What a weird ASMR stream. I guess in its own right, it technically could have been. The brush sound on the leather and stuff like that, you know? Horse tack ASMR. I'll bring my microphone out next time. We'll just sit and clean. I would say this was a good day to bring Balder and to do that and stuff. Give you guys something to watch that was, you know, a little more fun. I know the horse part didn't really last that long, but they're also Voss probably would have been okay to be groomed, but Voss has been kind of on and off a little bitchy lately, so I also didn't want to put too much pressure on him. He's the one with the knee issues. Did you find some? Huh?
Yeah, hang on.
Okay. Ellis is coming back right now.
Try not to get this on the metal, but basically brush it over. Right.
Don't get it on the metal?
On the leather, sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I figured.
Try to brush it over the metal and let it sit there for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then use your toothbrush to kind of like get it off.
The toothbrush has the metal, has the leather cleaner on it. That's not going to matter?
No. It's like a micro polisher. It's just baking soda and water.
Oh, okay. So, leather pew pew belt is good. Probably keep it in the same. I'm going to try really careful to brush this on without getting too much on the leather. No guarantees, but I'm going to try. Oh my god, it's turning blue. Ugh.
All I needed.
I'm going to let this sit, so I'm just kind of brushing just so you guys can see. This one doesn't need it so bad, but just because it's a larger area. I'm going to show you. So I took some of the mix and I'm just going to brush it on the copper. Again, just like Ellis said, you want to try to avoid getting it on the leather, but unfortunately I don't really have too much of an option. So I'm going to let that sit. Might as well clean this one since we're here. So just take that and do that. I don't know. You guys seem to like IRL shit, so I figure why not. This is something different that you don't get to see very often, I think.
Yeah. Riley has gotten to meet our idiots, all except for Hell.
Yeah, Riley hasn't met Hell yet.
But she's met everybody else.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take that and...
Palm loves learning about it, and so does Riley.
Well, that's good. I'm glad it gives you guys something different to kind of pay attention to. I'm sorry that I'm not downtown in fucking inner city LA and shit fucking pissing off people or being fake stalked by someone. Not when I was actively being real stalked by someone. Like, why bother? Why bother to do the fake shit when we can just do it for real?
Yeah.
I'll stalk you back. Don't fuck with me. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit on there. Give it a second to kind of see if it'll unfuck itself.
Hatchet man. Hello, hatchet man.
That's not that wasn't a joke, by the way.
Oh yeah,
The
no.
stalking thing. That wasn't a joke. That was true. That was the FBI involvement bullshit that happened.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Fantastic, definitely.
I got one of those weird victim packages where they're like, oh, here's all the resources on like relocation and other stuff. It was pretty fucking wild. So, that was a whole other fucking animal. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit for a minute. Go back to doing this. I will dump this, so I'm gonna do smart people shit and get it out of the way. So yeah, like I said, feel free to ask questions and shit while we're going through the motions of it. This is already looking so much better.
He wants to come out here and he doesn't even know what he was
He
doing.
doesn't even know what. He's gonna get out, toddle around for a second, panic, and then come back inside.
Oh.
I'm sorry I asked.
Look at him. Hatchet man.
You say that, but he has no idea.
He's trying to figure out what the fuck you're doing.
Cleaning. I'm cleaning, buddy. I cannot see chat, so Ellis is gonna
I know.
assist for the
Oh,
moment.
I just sort of
have to be.
It's coming along. I'm gonna be honest. It's coming along a lot better than I thought it was.
I was scared shitless. It was not that it was gonna be pretty well lost cause.
Palm wants to know what's the trickiest part of caring for horses.
The trickiest?
Yeah.
Huh. Vet bills that you don't expect.
Yeah.
You know, like putting your fucking dinner plate sized foot through the aluminum sheeting on the side of the barn.
That feels a little targeted towards my son.
That's because it is.
Oh.
You know, that for sure. I'm actually not kidding. I don't think people understand that, like, there is very little that you can do sometimes to control when horses do dumb shit hour stuff. And, like, the vet costs alone for a lot of it are insane.
Have you gotten to full gallop before?
Have I gotten what?
To full gallop.
God, I hope so. I used to do speed sports. Yes, I have.
That's what barrel racing is.
Yeah, barrel racing is full tilt speed sports around big cans. That is all barrel racing is. Just zooms. Big zoom. Hatchet, you're not gonna go. Okay. Ellis, I guess, is going to let him.
It's not anything that fancy. Are we done? Tell Mom.
What?
Okay. Wait, are you freaking out already? You don't even know. It's nothing you want. Come on. Quit nosing at the gate like a weirdo. No. It's the last thing I need is for him to figure out how to open the fucking gate.
He absolutely will. So I'm not sure what you're.
That's why I just let him come look, so we didn't even go there.
He was thinking about it.
Yeah, Hugo did basically just say fuck that wall.
He did, but he was trying to correct hell, is what we think.
It wasn't on purpose.
No, and he wasn't being a dick. But it could have been a lot worse. But he's healed up. He got his stitches removed Friday, and now he's just kind of finalizing resting up and stuff. So he's doing okay.
Palm said that their partner used to do dressage, so he's happy that she's willing to look at a horse right now.
Oh yeah? That's, man, GG's to your partner, dude. Dressage was not a game.
Ray says, what's the dumbest reason for a vet bill if it was just Hugo or other than him?
You go ahead, because it's mostly been you.
What do you mean it's mostly been me?
What vet bills have we really had on our end? That's mostly been Hugo.
Yeah, but his teeth weren't his fault.
I'm not talking about his teeth. I'm talking about putting his dumbass foot through the dumbass wall of the fucking barn.
Yeah.
That was some dumb shit hours.
That doesn't mean that my horse does the dumbest things. He's just the one that costs money. Balder likes to stick his head through panels for fun,
Yeah,
and
but that wasn't a vet
as
trip.
hard as he can. Oh, a vet trip only. He did it at the neighbor's over an apple tree.
Yeah, but he got it unstuck. Balder, I'm not absolving Balder from dumb shit hours. I'm simply saying that Balder's dumb shit hours were nothing in comparison. Like, not even a little in comparison. I guess I could try to drop you guys down a little bit. I don't know if I can. Let's see if we can. Oh.
Tom said he's so ready for me to be a lawyer with no kids so I can get him back to dressage or just riding in general.
Because that's, at the end of the day, that's what we're actually just waiting on, Pom.
Yeah, the vet bill still has a salty. That was like $1,400 fucking because he put his foot through a goddamn wall.
Yeah, and that's not including the fucking repop for what it's going to cost us to ultimately fix that barn the correct way.
Yeah.
So we're just not going to think about it. It's temp fixed for now, and it's safely temp fixed, and that's all that matters. To be honest, because boy, that was some shit. Yuck.
We're all waiting for me to be barred, I guess. You're right, Pom.
Well, yeah, Pom, you got a bunch of people here who need lawyers. I hope not. You guys better not be needing a lawyer.
Your cat cost you $1,200 for a UTI. I fucking...
Holy shit, dude! I'm so sorry. Unbelievable. Cats are a whole other level when it comes to vet bills.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. I say with our two sentient ball sacks.
To be fair, though,
Sphinxes are kind of prone.
yeah.
Like, they have no fur. There's only so much to be done.
I don't know if I can get under that like I need to.
Oh yeah, Riley, I remember that. Batman's dental bill.
Oh yeah. That was pretty bad too, wasn't it?
For some reason, cats are like, we're gonna be totally chill, and then at absolute random, we're going to have the dumbest shit possible, and it's gonna be inexorbitantly expensive.
By the way.
Meanwhile, so some horses, and it really does depend on the horse, some horses have like constant, recurring, whatever the fuck may happen kind of vet bills.
UTIs,
And
sand
then there's
gut,
horses like Queso, who just...
survived World War II.
He was Pancho Villa's fucking horse, like, ate barbed wire for fun, not giving a fuck-ass
Threw
horse.
coyotes across the fucking yard.
The day that Queso died, he did not die because of anything other than his legs stopped working.
Which, unfortunately, there was nothing we could do about that. Like,
No.
that, once their legs are no longer fun. And we tried for hours to get him back up. And, like, not to be sad.
Well, it's not so much as sad. Obviously, it was sad at the time, but now, like, looking back, Queso looked at us and he was like, well...
Fuck. God damn it.
All I can hear is, well, shit. But he looked at us and he was like, I guess this is it. But that horse would have kept going till he was fucking 60 out of pure fucking spite.
That's true.
But Queso lived through a lot of shit with never a fucking problem after we got him. Not one. But then other horses are just medical fucking nightmares.
They are. I've seen it go both ways. I've seen them where they've been fine and survived fucking stupid levels of shit. And then I've seen it where a butterfly lands on their ass and they're fucking in the ER.
Palm said that their sweet innocent kitty had 1,000 in vet bills for the vet to tell us that she just wants attention.
Somehow that's completely fucking believable. That is the most cat behavior ever. Like...
Yeah, that's not the first time I've heard that shit. I'm sure that Wen has stories.
Oh, fucking... Yeah, so...
If you guys don't know, Wen Dingus does,
Kel Byron, the author of Accounts from a Lonely Broadcast Station.
Look at this.
So she does NICU things and, like, takes care of rescue cats. And,
like kittens.
Yeah, and so I guarantee that Wynn has some stories. Like, I'm confident.
Were you using vinegar?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm only asking because there's a yellow jacket floating around by your cinch, just so you know. You see him?
Oh, yeah.
He's kind of coming to and from, just letting you know.
Go on. Go.
What?
You
Maybe
can go
that-
get a drink, but
that's-
don't come over here. Huh?
He just floated back towards the saddle.
He's over there.
I think he's
Probably
all
looking
right.
for something to drink.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't bother me, I won't bother him.
No, we've had some ridiculous vet bills. A certain somebody likes to vibrate.
Oh,
Brandon.
fuck me.
What?
No sooner did you say that. That was aluminum. That
What?
sound.
What?
Did you not just hear that?
No.
That bang? That was the sound of a hoof on aluminum. Can you go take a walk?
If you guys just jinxed this, I'm gonna fine each of you.
Better fucking not be. I'm gonna have Ellis double check that wasn't just, because that sounded like a bang. Hell might have just walked into it because she can't see very well, but for safety purposes, I'm gonna have him go double check that we didn't just get dumb shit hours stuff. Because it's very possible we did. I am hopeful we did not. We're getting there. This is still kind of funky, but this is a lot better than it was. Huh? Balder? What did he do? Nice. So like I was saying, you know, top tier. GG's.
Hatchet man, if I thought that you could come out here and chill, buddy, I don't. I'll put this away while I'm looking at it.
Well, so Alice is right there. He'll get back to
Yeah, I'm just taking this down really quick.
he'll get back to responding in just a second. Because like I said, I can't see chat, so I'm doing the best I can right now.
I'm just trying to keep shit out of the way and not leave a bunch of stuff to pick up afterwards. Give me 2 seconds.
But it sounds like everybody's all right. It
Yeah,
sounds like
they're-
Voss was just chasing
Just Voss
Balder
being
off
a
of
dick.
food, probably.
Oh, I'm glad you like these boots. They are so fucked up. Balder ringing the dinner bell. Riley said, keeping up the island of absolute ding-dongs, I see. You have no idea.
She does.
13K for Hugo, 20K for Balder. Oh, no. It was... Hugo... Actually, yeah, 13K total.
13 sounds about right for, yeah.
Between his teeth and his
So-
sand colics and everything fucking else.
So Hugo,
None of this is his fault, by
yeah,
the way.
Hugo was at a disadvantage from the beginning because the lady that was getting rid of Hugo was a fucking moron and had let his teeth get so bad to the point of abscess that it was getting into his jaw and it would have killed him had we not taken care of it immediately. And he would have been dead maybe about a month later because it would have eventually worked itself into his jaw and killed him.
Yeah.
So she was a fucking idiot. But that's a whole other conversation. But everybody kind of has their own fuck ass stories to some degree. Balder's really the only one that doesn't.
What brands do we wear for boots? These ones that I've got on are like, holy fuck, these are like 4 years old, yeah? I think so.
I think so. I don't know what the fuck those are. You
These-
bought those. Those are designer boots that are like meant for show wear, not actual wear.
I've got 2 pair of them, but yeah. And then they asked, what do you wear?
I wear fucking boots. I don't know.
Those are just steel-toed shit kickers.
Yeah, these are just shit kickers. You gotta realize, guys, I'm not a brand person.
My other pair were those Ariats? Those brown ones I had for
You
the
had
longest?
Ariats.
Those finally fell apart.
I'm not a brand person, so I couldn't tell you. And I don't have anything against people who like brand.
No.
I just personally don't care enough to, really get a lot.
Hugo, it was infection flush and float, and then they had to take out 3 or 4 of his teeth.
Oh, it was more than that. They took out 4 of his teeth, and then
He's got more that need to come out eventually.
he had 3 on one side. Oh no, 5. 3 on one side, 2 on the other. Half his teeth are missing,
I've
basically.
got him in a jar.
Yeah, half his teeth are missing. And his back molars mostly. And then He's unfortunately, Hugo's in a weird situation where eventually his food is going to have to be mushy when he's older, because he just cannot sustain what is necessary for him.
Yeah.
Which is fine. We knew taking him on that he was going to be a little rough, and that's okay.
Well, and that's, these are Laredos. They said the word. Hugo's gonna be, I mean, Voss too, really. They're both gonna be that way.
Yeah. Voss is a different story, though. Voss was used pretty heavily for roping, came out of Utah, and then a high school girl tried to use him for barrel racing. By that point, his knees were pretty bad, and his upkeep was not the greatest, but the high school girl that tried to use him for barrel racing was terrified of him, because he's all speed, you know, he loves going fast. That's like his favorite shit in the whole wide world. So you're gonna lose. Okay, bye. Ellis walked off, so.
I can still see it. I'm right here.
Yeah, but I can't.
I know. I'm reading it. No, the ones I've got right now are point toe. My other ones were square toe. I don't see it different much.
Some people do, some people don't.
Some people do.
I don't know, I just fucking wear boots. I don't really.
Looks like
I grew up with like Justins and shit, you know, like your typical boots.
Yeah.
So never anything super wild.
No. Night, Harrison.
Bye, Harrison. Thanks for stopping in. We're gonna get in and we'll still do some gaming. I just need to finish this up because I already started it now. And I wanted to try to do some work while the weather was nice enough for me to be able to get some of these clean.
It was surprisingly nice out.
Yeah, well, nice-ish. It's hot, but it's nice. So.
Well, this is probably one of the last few days it's gonna fucking be that way.
Yeah. But I figure we could at least do Balder and get him kind of brushed out. You guys could ask questions about him and kind of see firsthand what that's like a little bit. Something different, you know. And then we could go back to doing some more gaming. Maybe. I was thinking about canceling today's stream because I wasn't feeling very good. I started getting nauseous. But I think I just needed really, really bad to eat. So I'm okay for the moment, so no big deal.
Last couple days before Silent Hill starts migrating here. It's already started. It's here usually in the mornings. This was the first morning Silent Hill hasn't been here in the last couple days.
Yeah.
But usually about now through like late December, it's almost every morning and every night.
Riley will tell you. Riley's a little further north than us.
Yeah.
And Riley deals with that shit too. So.
Yeah, she says it's already happening.
Yeah, we're getting periodic hoa weather.
Just don't stick your arm in a toilet.
No. That's James's job. Or sometimes Ellis. It depends.
Why would... Okay.
You're the one who discovered we had a fucking leak. Fucking dick.
No, please.
What?
Oh, ah.
Did you leave the thing open?
No, there was a wasp.
Oh. I thought he left the gate open.
No. Wait, where's he gonna go?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
The horses. No,
yeah.
I didn't open the horse gate.
Oh, okay.
No, there was just a big fucking one of those bald-faced wasps right by my fucking face.
Oh, that's a grumpy wasp.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Thanks.
I think we're kind of getting it clean, guys. What do you think? You think we're getting it?
How did your sister get her foot stuck in the toilet?
What the fuck? Yeah, I need an explanation on that one.
You get Silent Hill mornings there too, Pom?
Yeah, but Palm's on a spot on the opposite side where that happens pretty normal.
Yeah.
So Palm also gets Silent Hill hours.
Oh, Ray, I said they're called bald-faced wasps. They're aggressive, like angry.
They're grumpy wasps.
Where there's one, there's usually more, but luckily this seems to not be the case today, so I will take it for what it's worth. Yeah, they'd say the saddle's looking nice. It definitely, like I said, that turned out better than I
was a little
expected.
afraid it wasn't, that it may not be salvageable. I didn't know how bad it was.
I don't know what mine's gonna be like, just because hers has a lot more leather than mine does.
Yeah, the
But
cloth
mine's
on.
also cheap as fuck, so like...
If we need to replace Ellis's, it's not as big of a deal
I think
because
mine
it
was
just
like-
means he gets his big boy saddle.
Mine was like, what, $200? If that.
I think if that, it was.
Not
it was
to
a
mention,
really.
I might have to replace half my shit anyway because Hugo's like twice the size now than he was last time I rode him.
So Hugo, fun little known fact, and I didn't know this until way later, but certain types of saddles and certain shapes of saddles will not fit certain horses. So the tree of the saddle and where the front end of this saddle is will dig into the withers of certain horses of certain sizes. So sometimes you actually have to have like saddle fitting happen so that the horse can have an appropriate saddle fit for what they need. So it's actually kind of interesting. And I was not aware of that because, like, again, I grew up dirt poor. So, like, obviously we didn't know or have the ability, and we had to use what we had, you know? But yeah, the older that I got, the more that I realized that you actually have to sometimes... Oh, my hand locked up. Please let go.
Oh. Owie.
Oh, my God. Ah! Okay. Sometimes, though, you will want a certain fit, and Hugo is so wide because he's such a large horse. That may very well be something that we've got to look at for him, where we have a wider branch saddle so that he's got an appropriate fit for him.
Because it's not just about how my ass feels in the saddle either.
It's
It
his
needs to be
comfort as
comfortable
well.
for Hugo.
Yeah.
Okay, so in order, Jesse's sister was standing on the toilet to get into the cabinet and slipped. I don't know how it did what it did, but her ankle and shit ended up broken in the toilet.
Oh, what the fuck? That's horrible, dude.
They made fun of my panicked dad scoot. Fine. Jerk. How do we... Hex said, how do we feel about beeswax protection for the saddle? I ask as someone who's used it for leather, but not saddles specifically.
I've never used it, but I don't see why it wouldn't be usable. I would say it probably would depend on the saddle. Like this saddle being like that dark stained leather, it probably...
He's so mad.
It probably would be, probably wouldn't be so bad. It probably actually would be pretty helpful.
Palm says it's definitely Silent Hill here. I always forget the game is in Maine, but I remember when I'm driving in the mornings. It's so beyond scary in the valleys.
Yeah,
Wait, so Silent Hill takes place in Maine?
technically, yeah.
So when does Stephen King fistfight Pyramid Head?
You know what's funny is I'm pretty sure that there was a whole thing where people got invested in like a potential crossover on how that would have worked between like Derry and Silent Hill.
I mean, I could see that. I just mostly want to watch Stephen King. He would be so unbothered by the shit going on outside.
Do you guys remember Celebrity Deathmatch? If you don't, I want to remind everybody that there was an episode of Celebrity Deathmatch where Stephen King and J.K. Rowling went to like fists. So if you don't remember that, now's a great time to remember that.
Riley remembers.
So let's see how this brushes off.
Beanie remembers.
So that was the really fucked up.
Hex remembers. They said the best claymation show. Palm says, stop it. I imagine a horror fighting game, but it's Pyramid Head and Pennywise.
So that didn't do terrible. There's still some blue spots.
There's obviously better
pretty
stuff
bad.
to use, but like...
But that you can at least see it now.
It's better if you can submerge it,
Yeah.
but because it's attached, there's other stuff you can get to obviously take that shit off. That's just what we have for the moment.
Honestly though, like it's already better than it was. It's just rusted all the shit. What I'll probably do is get some like rust off stuff. See if we can get it the rest of the way off. But for right now, that's not bad. It's a hell of a lot better than it was. Get off.
I don't even know what you're gonna do. What if I leave it like right like that?
Yeah, like it's not great, but it's better. I'll get some Hex had a recommendation. It was like bronzite or bronze something.
Oh, I saw that when I
Yeah.
was looking in the house 2 seconds ago on stuff to use that popped up on Google.
Yeah, that's literally while you were gone. That's what Hex said, is it was really good for that. So maybe we'll order some of that and see if that helps.
Brasso.
Yeah, Brasso.
Yeah, that's what popped up the first thing. WD-40 and a copper brush also.
Ooh.
That's the other thing. I think if you had a heavier brush, that toothbrush is a very it's a regular toothbrush. What if you use WD-40 and the brush on the hoof pick?
Oh, yeah, that might work. I don't know if we got any WD-40 right now.
I thought we did. Do we not? Maybe we don't.
I don't think we do right now. Yeah, the hoof pick brush though, no, good call. Because that definitely made a difference.
Yeah, you'll have to do that because we don't have any. Because I just got mad and used cooking oil on the door hinge the other day.
I think I'll get some of that Brasso shit though, and that should fix it the rest of the way. That was helpful though, so good call.
Yeah, hardware store. I'm sure they've got it at the feed shops and stuff too.
Yeah.
Palm wants to see Pennywise rope jump and slam down on Pyramid Head thrower. Yeah.
I figured that would go over pretty well.
It's just Autumn versus Ellis the game. Autumn and I aren't allowed to fight.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Hatchet man. Hatchet man.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put a little bit on this and just see if it fixes it, but I think I'm gonna get that Brasso shit that he recommended and see if that helps some. I just got this fairly clean, so I don't want to fuck it up too much. But it looks better than it did, so like, GG chat, good job.
Tom says they love Brasso. Top tip, do it outside. It needs a lot of elbow grease and time, but it's wonderful. She's used it all the time in marching band. It's super stinky though.
Oh yeah, that would make sense, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see. I'm gonna let that sit a little bit and see if that fixes some of that.
Are you having a fucking crisis?
It sounds like it. How long did you say to let that sit for?
What are you gonna do now?
Have a fucking come apart because you let him outside and now he doesn't know what to do?
Hatchet man. Hatchet man.
So hopefully this was kind of like a different type of stream for you guys. And honestly, it was kind of good for me because it made me stop thinking about the viewership bullshit.
Yeah, everybody suddenly is on the same page of like, yeah, it stinks really fucking bad. Make sure you use it outside.
Oh, the Brasso shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like bad.
I mean, that's good though. I appreciate y'all telling me that.
And they do. They like the outside, like, doing stuff stream.
Well, it gives you something different to kind of pay attention to for a while, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I like gaming and I like doing that, but at the same time, getting you guys to kind of inquire and ask questions and shit is different, you know?
High fluoride toothpaste. Yeah, so we technically, we have Colgate in there, but it's just enough for us. Like, we need to get more.
Honestly, dude, though, like, this is already leagues better than it was. So I can't really fucking complain.
Palm likes seeing the horses in a very safe environment, but I also forget that Palm is afraid of horses.
You gotta come and, yeah, we gotta get Palm here. Palm's gotta come visit so that Palm can come say hi to the horses.
Sean, you likes the IRL stuff too. Is this what you wanted?
Oh, I didn't clean my fucking breast collar.
Is this what you've been throwing a fit for this
I
whole time?
goofed, guys. I didn't do the breast collar. Fuck. Okay, well, we got more to do. Although my breast collar, oh god. My breast collar is actually not too bad. So we're just
Yeah,
gonna...
Hex likes it too. Everybody seems to like this a lot.
Well, like I said, I mean, it's different. And not often do you get to actually see, like, this kind of shit, you know?
And they like that it keeps you active and lets you stretch and do other things.
You mean so I'm not like squandered away at my fucking computer like a gremlin trying to survive and hold on by a string of sanity? Like one single string of sanity? Is that what you mean?
Tell her.
Because let's be completely honest about that, Chad. Holding on by a thin fucking thread most days.
No shrimp, please don't be me. All of that whining and for what? So you can be a big baby.
He could have, but honey, he wanted to know. He needed...
He's mad you're not... He keeps trying to come over there. I'm trying to keep him contained.
You can come over here, but you're not going to know what to do when you get over here.
You want to go see Mom? Here, let me grab this so I can still read. See Mom?
Okay, you're over here. Now what?
I don't know.
Now what?
Mom is willing to brave their fear of horses.
Good. I feel like you would do it if you were with me.
Magic Man. What are we doing?
No.
I don't care.
Buddy, you can't go over there. I don't know where you think you're going, even if you do go over there.
Look at this. Who are you?
Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, whoever that is, because I can't see you right now.
It doesn't tell me.
It should on the computer. I'm sure you're great, whoever you are. This is a weird chat for you to hop in on, but
Palm braved their fear of roller skating again today.
You're afraid of roller skating? What do you mean you're afraid of roller skating?
Look at this. Who
Yo,
are
thank you for the follow. Again, I don't know who the fuck you are, but thanks.
House horse is in fact outside house horse. You are correct.
House horse is trying to survive, figuring out what being outside of house means.
Here, we can do this. Here. Everybody's proud of Palm.
Yay, GG's. GG's for Palm. Palm's gonna get over her fear. Also, Palm's been streaming Cult of the Lamb, and I guess Palm's chat today told her that they needed to murder me.
Oh.
So, yeah, so...
For what?
Because Palm had to murder somebody.
I didn't want to do the booty stuff, and you guys made this work. You bullied me into booty stuff.
You bullied me into booty stuff.
Oh god, Palm was ice skating, but a chunk of flesh came off.
What? What do you can't just drop that and be like, oh, a chunk of flesh came off. What do you fucking mean a chunk of flesh came off?
Jeez, I'm trying real hard to figure it out, man.
A chunk of flesh? Like, what? I need a Udemy. What do you mean?
Leprosy? Question mark?
What?
What are you doing with yourself? You wanted out here, and now you're standing there like you've lost your best friend.
This looks much better, guys. I think we're...
It does.
Chad, I think we got somewhere today.
That was a lot easier than everything else.
Yeah, but that wasn't mildewed and shit. This shit was. This is... Yeah, I need that bronze off shit.
Yay, productive.
GG's. W in the chat for production.
I used to do figure skating as a kid. A kid crossed in front of me when I jumped, and then I had a really hard stop, and then fell and sliced off part of my hand with my blade. Christ!
What the fuck? No!
But the kid didn't get hurt.
Oh, fuck
No,
the
you
kid!
just sliced your fucking hand off. Which felt in there.
Yeah. You and Ellis, both, man. You get to share that experience.
On next week's random stream, Autumn will teach us different types of horses.
I mean, I could, but like...
House horse.
Yeah, house horse. That's...
Magic man.
With one of the most expensive leashes you could possibly
Oh, yeah.
come up with.
This is real couture type shit.
Very
Definitely
couture.
not baling twine.
Yeah, that's why I said it was the most expensive. What do you mean? That is literally the most expensive.
Yeah, Hex, send me the metal cleaner just in case.
Yeah, thank you, Hex. That'd be cool.
Yeah, me or her one is fine. Incubus question. If you have to sacrifice someone and you allow them to run so you have to chase them down and they resist, is it a better sacrifice? No. I don't need to chase down anybody. I'll make you do it yourself.
Fair enough. He's right, though.
Palm said it was crazy. I've never seen myself bleed that quickly, and boy howdy have I bled before. Sweet Christ. Mom, can I help?
Oh, God.
Mom.
Buddy.
Mom.
You know what? You're helping by existing, Hatchet, and I really couldn't ask for much else. Side note, this cinch that you guys are looking at
I'm not sure how well they can... You want me to move
is
them?
also a very strange shape, you'll notice, and it's because this is a saddle fit cinch that is intended to fit behind the horse's shoulders, so it's supposed to be more of a comfortable fit, so they actually have the mobility to stretch their shoulders out. So, fun fact. This one is disgusting, though. It desperately needs a good wash, and honestly, I don't have a bucket of water. We'll do that next time.
They said that they watched Reener races in Palm's Discord, and one of them did the same cheating shit they saw that when they watched it with you.
Fuck those guys. I'm telling you, man. You guys thought I was bullshitting. That bitch threw her wiener.
She did.
Who throws a wiener? Honestly. Cheating bitches, that's who. Cheating bitches throw wieners.
We're giving hunks. That's what we're doing. The wiener people are massive cheaters.
I don't feel like all wiener people are massive cheaters. I think just people with egos.
How long has it been since you started with Horse Farm?
Oh, what do you mean?
I guess just how long this go around since we've had horses would be my guess. Sweet Christ.
Yeah, it's...
Does that need like washed? How does that
Yeah.
work?
Honestly, I need like a bucket and to like scrub and soak it, but I'm not worried about it today. I'll just...
No.
It's not so like world ending. It's just from
it's
sweat
just
and
kicked
stuff.
on from
Yeah.
sweat.
Damn, guys. Chat, we did good today. What do you think?
Yeah.
That is some shit right there, guys. We did some shit today. I'm pretty proud of us, chat.
It looks good. Yes, his name is Hatchet. Well, Hatchet for short. Full name Hatchet.
Hatchet man. Whoop whoop.
Yor did it.
Yeah, thanks for the recommendation on that shit, Hex. I appreciate that. I'll give that a go and see if that'll clean it the rest of the way. But
It should.
I think
Overall,
I'll
it
pick you
looks
guys up
good.
and I'll show you. But I feel like I'm gonna put that back down.
Whoop whoop. You're damn right, Hex.
I feel like I think we got it, guys. Like
Yeah.
that 50-50 mix of the
Oh, I've seen
vinegar.
this stuff.
what?
That.
Oh shit, yeah. That's
Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about now.
I think I used to use that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Cause that looks familiar.
We had some at the old house. I know we don't now, but we used to.
All right, we'll take a look at this really quick, guys. I think we got it though.
Mom says just be careful getting brass on any leather or anything else. Wipe it off right away or it'll wreck it.
I will definitely keep that in mind. I think what I'm gonna do is probably do like a careful wipe and wash kind of.
Wipe and wash or even put a towel around everything else.
Yeah, or like tape down stuff that, you
Yeah.
know. Okay, let's pick you guys up and take a look. So yeah, I think we did, with the exception of like, you know, finishing up like the tarnish pieces that are pretty fucked up. I think we did a good job, chat. It looks clean.
It's a lot better than it was.
That is a lot better than it was. We got the breast collars cleaner. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. We'll try to get the rest of the brass shit the rest of the way clean.
Which that's
but
not too bad either, to be honest.
you'll notice too that where that stuff had eaten away at it, it's a lot better. There's still some flexibility. Like, it's creaky, but the flexibility is back. And then the seat is good. So, GG's.
Hex said, I'm a weird semi-OG here. Horses, whoop whoops, and God knows what else knowledge. I am the target
Hatchet man.
audience.
Hatchet man.
What?
Hi. Hi, buddy.
That's me.
My God, you are just a specimen to behold, bud.
Good boy.
You're a specimen to behold.
You're a good boy. Just not. It's an echo chamber in there.
Do you want to grab yours so we can take a look at it at least, and then I will set this one on the right thing? So pull the saddle rack and put this one on the saddle rack.
The other one?
No, listen. Put my saddle on the other saddle rack, which is the 3-tier saddle rack.
Yeah, okay. The rolly one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then bring yours and we'll take a look at it. I just want it, now that you're good. You're good.
That was the one thing about that lesson the other day, man. Having a light saddle was great.
So Ellis rode in an English saddle for the first time, and he's never done that. And, come here, bud. And, he very quickly realized the benefits of having a light saddle. You could tell. He had you, man. House horse. Do you want brushed house horse? Here, this one's a soft brush. Come here, house horse.
Oh, great heavens.
Come here. Oh, you're okay. Here, look. Look. House horse. You brushed the house horse. You brushed the house horse. Actually, this works surprisingly well, and I'm a little upset, to be honest. Guys, pro tip, Great Dane pro tip. Use soft horse brush on Great Dane. Much easier.
Oh yeah, this needs some help.
Ooh. Alright, so let me, so I'm gonna show you.
It's hilariously wide in comparison, not just because it's fucked up, but it is pretty. I don't think that can be saved.
Let me look. Here.
I'm gonna keep doing that, actually. It's rough, man.
Ellis's is not.
Again, mine's cheap, right? So, like, the leather's gonna go fucky way worse and way faster.
But,
than
for
it will on
example, hit the tree and the horn up through here, covered in mold and mildew.
Yeah, it's...
I mean, so all of this is fabric, like, which is not really to our benefit.
Well, you're welcome, Pat. I'm glad.
I think we could do the 50-50 spray and try, but
It becomes the question of, is it worth it?
yeah, but really it boils down to, is it worth it or not? Because all of this is pulled up. Again, the saddle was not expensive, and it really does boil down to whether or not it's worth it. So maybe we'll try to clean it. I don't know.
Again, all assuming it fits and everything else.
We'll see. I will debate the merits of cleaning this one for sure. I'm gonna set you guys up so Ellis can see you though.
Thank you.
Oh God.
He's doing the leaning.
Well, I brush it off real quick.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Hex. It's been sitting for like 3 years now, so I am not surprised, but again, that saddle was like $200. It was nothing like what hers was. That's just a cheap, like, I'm a beginner
Trail saddle.
saddle.
It's. I mean, maybe if that 50-50 will work on it to clean up some of the to get some of the mildew off of it, it may be okay for now.
Yeah.
It's just really fucked up. But the horn, or the tree and the horn itself is kind of what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
So.
It does not look good.
This side is what I'm worried about, because this was the side that got wet the most.
Yeah.
So we'll check under it and see how we go. What do you think, buddy?
At some point, a saddle becomes a part of you. It is true.
This
but
was not that saddle.
Yeah, this wasn't that saddle.
This was the we'll throw it on the ground and use it as like an extra to desensitize the horses from falling and shit.
Yeah.
And if we have to, I'll replace his saddle with one that would appropriately fit Hugo. And this would become a training saddle to throw around and get beat up and shit. Which is good because I'm going to have something like that for Hell.
Yeah. So
because Hell desperately needs...
It will have a purpose one way or another.
Yeah. So I think what I may do is I'll just brush clean it. And then we'll take a look and see kind of what we think. We'll see. Because they've got consignment saddles too. With people just getting rid of shit. And I don't know what his saddle size is anymore. I think...
It was just this.
I think this is a 15. He may fit better in a 16, or if the tree's wider, you know.
Yeah.
We also have an Australian saddle that I need to take a look at, and I'll show you guys the difference actually since we're here. Well, it's still daylight, but I think we may look at replacing a saddle for him.
Yeah.
And just use this as a training saddle for now, because Hell is gonna have something that can be beat the fuck up and thrown around. So, but at least it's. Yeah, because this has rust on it, and it fucking shouldn't.
No. That, and I know that certain parts of, like, that cinch, it's not going to work well at all.
Yeah.
Because that was my cinch, but each time we would take him to Catherine's, I would have to switch that one for the one that Catherine would loan that fit him in the first place. Because that was the cinch I was using for saxophone.
So the benefit is that 50-50. This shit is taking that mildew right fucking off.
Good.
So that's good, but I do stand by what I said. I think we're gonna go ahead and just use this as a training saddle. I think.
Rust crust and smells of must. Yeah, a little bit. It's getting there though.
Yeah, it's not so bad. Like, it's taking off pretty quick, which is reassuring.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's a good sign.
Chills.
It's this fucking nylon shit that I'm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, that part can be.
It's gonna have to be dried though.
Yeah.
So the nylon can be sprayed. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Should also discourage it from coming back to an extent. Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna leave this one alone
Just kind of wait
and see if we can maybe find him a cosign saddle that's.
I'm sure the tack store down there's got some.
So let me go grab. Hang out with Ellis for a minute. I'm gonna go grab the other saddle and see what that looks like, because that one is also leather.
See, bud, you wanna come hang out, read comments? Catch it, man. Catch it, man. Tell him. Catch it, man. Hi, guys. Yes, we're just vibing. It'll only take her a second to grab that. Catch it, man. They like you, buddy. No, the nylon. Yeah, I don't think it's dry rotted. It just looks very, very questionable. But I don't think it's the end of the world. Here, let's move. Mom's got the other saddle.
I don't want to touch anything on this right now.
No, that's what I had to do with that one, is very carefully.
Oh God, please. Oh, this has spider eggs on it. Ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this is an Australian saddle. Oh.
If I were to rodeo sport, what would I do? Oh man, I don't know if rodeo sport's for me.
Oh, shit. Ah! Are you dead or alive? You are dying. Okay, well, hey, I don't mean to be that guy, but you gotta evacuate.
I don't think she's gonna.
Oh, she might have literally just died. She did that weird leg crumple shit.
Oh well.
So
it's about the time of year that they start dying.
I didn't hit her or anything. Like, I tried to be. This is fucked up too.
Yeah.
So this is an Australian saddle.
Yeah, Hex, you've ridden in one of those?
Australian stock saddle.
I don't think I never got on that one. It was just you,
No,
right?
it was just me.
Okay.
Although I will tell you,
Doesn't look uncomfortable.
so no, but the problem is that
Weirdly
this.
high.
Well, so the seat on this one for
Yeah.
me is too big.
I was gonna say that's a deep seat.
It's not just that it's deep. For me, this should not be that distance. So this is like,
It's too big.
I want to say it's a 17-inch. So I would almost be apt to say that this, I'm going to brush it off. But for example, this would be like a consignment.
Yeah.
Or if we wanted, you know, hey, here's something to take as a, you know, for fun.
Yeah, I mean, we could. I'd hate to get rid of it because wasn't it? Where did we even get that from?
Catherine.
Was it Catherine?
But Catherine knew it wouldn't fit her, and she let us have it in case it fit.
Was it Caden's? Oh, she's still alive. Here, buddy, let's move.
She's dying, though.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. Hey, sis, look. Come here. Let me... Hey. Come on. Come on. This is... Look, I'm going to give you the option. Okay. All right. Let's go into the berry bush. Go be free.
New ding dong.
All right.
Oh, I don't know, some little, not a spider that I'm willing to test and try out.
No. She had color on her.
Yeah.
And had long, spindly legs, so I would not a spider I would want to investigate too closely.
No, because out here you just don't know.
No, you don't, and I'm not familiar enough with Pacific Northwest spiders to want to fuck around and find out.
How do you measure a horse for a saddle?
So they have saddle fitters, and what they'll do is they'll measure their withers, which is the...
Like
so,
their shoulder. Think
yeah,
about
like
where
their
your
shoulders.
shoulder blades are, kind of the same spot.
Yeah, so they'll measure their shoulders and kind of like how a saddle fits and like what would be best for them and stuff. So that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty. So unlike that other, so this is covered in mildew on the bottom side. I can see it.
That looks worse.
Yeah,
Like
'cause it is
way
worse.
worse.
So this one got pretty beat the fuck up.
But that's also not the kind of leather that looks super resistant to that kind of thing.
No. Well, if it's, I mean, Australian stock saddle, like, what about Australia says wet? No offense, guys.
It definitely looks salvageable. It's
Oh
just,
yeah, it's
if it doesn't fit either of us, it becomes a question of like,
is it worth it?
yeah, at the very least, we could take it and probably get something for it.
I mean, maybe. I don't even know. I don't know that far. But
We could clean it up at least.
so you'll notice the differences between the two types of saddles. Like these have the wing pieces on the side and shit. A couple other things that you don't see on a Western saddle.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is a 17 though, because that's a lot of space between here. But at least we know.
What makes it an Australian saddle?
That, I mean, literally, that's what it's an Australian stock
it's the
saddle.
shape.
Yeah. Different parts of the world, I guess, Carrie. Like you notice like a Spanish saddle will not look visually the same as one that comes out of like Mexico or something like that. What happened? What did we do?
Bits.
Yo, thanks for that. Mayor, thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate that. So it's just different parts of the world. You'll have different types of saddles. So like one that comes out of Chile versus one that comes out of Mexico versus America versus like, or England, Western versus dressage versus functionality. The Spanish dancing horses have a different style of saddle. I'll show you guys a bareback pad, assuming I don't get fucking eaten up by a spider right here in a second.
Be careful because I had to drop Hugo's before I brought it out here, and that one was even closer to all the spiders. Where are you gonna go? Hatchet man.
Yeah?
Yeah, no thank you to brown recluses.
Well,
Of course.
be gone, devils!
Did that work for you?
Seek Jesus!
If you're fearing a spider, just throw shit. Let it land on the ground. Not by me. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think it's okay.
I
Not
think
really.
so. Doesn't look as it doesn't look as bad as the saddle.
Yeah, no, the saddle looked worse.
Hey. Come here. What are you doing? Come here. Mom doesn't know what she's doing either. Mom?
Don't try that at home. So this is the pad that goes underneath my bareback pad. Pretty basic blanket. You can just use this, but you feed it through.
Yeah.
This can be run through the washing machine. So it's got like a sheep liner and shit like that on it. But since we already have it out and we're trying to get things a little more organized.
Yeah, the saddles differ on function and stuff as well. Like, for example, the barrel saddles versus like an English saddle. The way that it's shaped, you're not going to use them for the same thing.
No. And so like an English saddle, going over jumps and things like that. Like I used to get yelled at about going over jumps in a Western saddle because the tree can dig into you and hurt you really bad.
Yeah.
So that's a no-no, for example. Versus, you know, something else. Okay, so I'm gonna have you take this and put it on that other rack that we have in there.
Yeah.
So open that up and put it away over by the rest. Pretty please.
Oh wait, so by the one where the other one's on?
So there's another rack. There's a second rack like that one.
Okay.
Unfold it and put that one on that rack.
Okay. You got all the eggs and stuff off of this?
Yeah, it's dusted off as good as it's gonna get, and honestly, I'm not pressed.
Okay.
So this is just a bareback pad, and I'll show you guys, or the bareback piece. Come on, buddy. Come on. I know. God forbid I ask you to do something. Come on. And so this is just a fancy bareback pad. It's basically meant for exactly what it sounds like. It is saddle shaped, almost like a dressage saddle or English saddle, but it's very lightweight, meant for comfort and also just for bareback riding if you are training or are trying to relax a horse or find a way to meet with the horse. So join up with the horse, for example. Did you get it? Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna have to flip it over though. But so the benefit to the bareback pad is it really didn't take too much damage at all. Like this, it looks good.
Oh no, that looks fine.
But it also is all fabric. So any of the damage it would have taken, it's like a suede almost. So any of the damage that this would have taken would have been to some of the leather pieces, and there's none. Like it's actually really good. So I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Like it looks good. So we got lucky with that. We got lucky with that.
Are you gonna help or what?
You gonna help, buddy? Do you even know what you're doing?
No.
Who had a fucking 24-inch girth? Oh, I guess Balder, huh?
Yeah.
I had to think. I was like, damn. Hugo, on the other hand, has like a 32-inch girth that he's got to have.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So actually, I don't really have to clean this one. I'm kind of happy about that. The bareback pad is just useful for me.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. So this looks good. So I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. So we're just gonna
just beat the devil out of it, as Bob Ross would say.
kind of, yeah. I think we're good. So I'm just gonna hang it onto itself, and I'm not really gonna fuck with it.
No.
So yeah, that looks good. So I'm just gonna put that one away, and I think we're relatively done. I do have the halters and stuff, but we're running out of daylight.
Yeah.
Or not the halters, the bridles. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about, so you at least see. And I'm gonna take this back inside real quick.
Abba says the monks in Tibet taught me a technique to see through walls, and I use it to check if Autumn's streaming from another room. I believe it. How you doing, buddy? How is training? Hatchet man, she's coming right back, dude. But what if mom doesn't come back? I'm talking to you. How is training? This dog has no brain cells. I'm talking to you. What style bits do we use?
I'm gonna show you here in a second. Assuming that I don't wind up.
Oh, I am the dog. Oh, okay. That's it, man. That's it, man. What if I, like, step away? Do you even know?
Now I'm gonna show you guys the difference.
Oh.
Because these.
Oh, great heavens.
So.
Ooh.
The saddle was nothing in comparison. I'm gonna show you guys.
Yeah, those are.
Lift you up some.
Those are.
The
Sweet fucking Christ.
these, that.
That's gross.
These got fucked up.
Those aren't as expensive to replace.
No, this one was
They're
20
still-
bucks, I
they're
think.
Still pretty bad.
So this, actually, I guess I'll just show you. So that's just a regular snaffle bit, just a brake
You
bit.
did unfortunately miss the horse part of the stream. Yes.
Yeah, we've been at it a couple hours.
Yeah.
So now we're
do
just.
more. Holy God. This need an exorcism at best.
Dude, I don't know about that.
Abba says send that to him. He'll wear them in public.
Somehow I believe you.
Yeah.
I absolutely believe you.
Come visit.
I don't
You can
know.
wear them.
I don't know if it's beyond saving. I wouldn't say that. I guess I could see. I mean, we could take it to it a little bit and see.
I think it's doable, but like, ugh.
So I'm gonna just do it on the. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, it's just dripping off of it.
Blech.
So just gets you some cleaning ASMR real quick here.
That needs like dumped in a bucket of that stuff.
So that's what, this is what it's supposed to look like. So yeah, it's cleanable, but that's gonna take some work.
Ugh.
But yeah, I mean it's certainly doable. I may have to take it apart though to do it, because this is just.
He says that if he comes and visit, the first 3 days are day 1, come from airport, day 2, violent paint rolling, day 3, the barn.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Violent paint rolling. Get out. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely, it's salvageable. It's just gonna take,
Ugh.
yeah, it's gonna take some scrubbing and some patience.
But to answer the question, those are rollers? That's
No,
not. That's
so
a
this is a hackamore.
I meant the
So
one over there.
this is a
Look at
bitless. Oh, thank you for the follow, whoever you are. This is a bridleless bit. So this is a hackamore, which means that the noseband goes, were it not in this condition, the noseband goes on the horse's nose, and then you control them that way. Which, this is bad. This is just really bad.
Yeah,
It's definitely, I think it can be salvaged. Like it's cleaning up.
I would almost say we can soak the leather bits and do something else with the band itself, but
The noseband's replaceable. The metal, the metal,
Oxidized.
yeah, the oxidized metal on this is the big thing. I literally think, because this is all rusted too, so this is where you would usually take it apart, and you guys can see that it's pretty badly rusted. So this is that 50-50 mix. You can watch, it comes right off and would kill it. Like, it'll kill all that mildew and that mold. But it's, man. Finding a bridle for like $5 or $10 at a fucking sale would be just as effective as me taking the time to do this at this point.
Yeah.
Like, this is not, I'm not so attached to this. Like, obviously I want to salvage this,
they
but
just got it so much worse than the fucking saddles.
yeah. Oh my god, it's coming off in chunks.
That's gross. Yeah, no,
I'm really glad we did this outside, but yeah, like, you can see that it's fucked. So this is, again, it will come off, and it is coming off, but it's a matter of, would it be safe and is it worthwhile? And I don't know, we'll see. I'll think about it.
Shake 8-ball again later.
Kind of, yeah. But it's definitely workable. But we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, what you just saw was like a snaffle, and then there's I think I've got like a barrel racing dog bone bit, a couple other things. But all right, I'm gonna pack up from out here, guys. I will have to stop the stream to go back inside and set things up. I don't know. Oh no, I broke my finger open. Oh, I gotta wash that out.
Yeah.
Like right now. But I'm gonna get all this stuff cleaned up. Otherwise, I hope that was something different and something fun. I'm gonna get some water. If I wind up coming back, it will be for indie horror. I don't actually even know what time is it.
5:46.
Oh, okay. 3 to 4:45. We did about 2 hours out here.
2.5-ish.
Was it?
You started close to 3. It's almost 6.
Oh, not so bad. But yeah, if I mosey inside, just hang around. It'll take me probably half an hour to get set up, and then we'll see where we're at. If I don't go live again, you guys know, but give me 30 minutes if I do go live again. I really want to play fucking Ivalice Chronicles, which is the Final Fantasy Tactics. But I did promise indie horror also, so we'll see how I feel. But yeah, I hope that was fun for you guys. It was something definitely different. You guys got to hang out outside, mess with the horses a little bit. When we work with Hugo a little bit more, we'll bring him next time, and you guys can kind of see the difference between him and Balder.
I just need the right stuff to even.
Yeah, we need some cowboy magic and detangler and stuff before we touch Hugo. But as always, you guys are amazing. I'm Autumn Ivy, Ellis, House Horse. But yeah, hopefully you guys had fun. I do have some new drops coming in, and today, obviously, there's a new audio release. I did re-release an old audio, which is a haunted house audio, so please enjoy that if you're subscribed. Everything can be found at autumnivyofficial.com, and again, I'm updating merch as we go to autumnivy.com, so don't do anything I wouldn't do. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, walk your grandma's goldfish, whatever you're into. I'm not your dad. That's your dad. Your other dad ran off.
Yeah.
But you guys are great.